I was sitting at my desk and I saw a fly crawling on the wall. And I thought, wow, wouldn't it be cool to have a superhero who could crawl on walls? And then I needed a name for him. So I thought, well, Fly Man? Nah, it didn't sound dramatic. Mosquito Man? Nah. Insect Man? Nah. Spider-Man? Ooh, Spider-Man. It sounded dramatic, it sounded scary, and that's how it happened. What is his normal identity going to be? What's his alter ego going to be? And I wanted to do something different. I figured I'll make him a teenager, but he won't be a teenage sidekick. He will be a teenage superhero. And I want him to have a lot of problems so that the average teenager reading the book could empathize with him, could figure, hey, I know how he feels, boy. I got the same problems. When you take away the spider powers and the crazy villains, he's probably the most realistic superhero of all. Because he's just a guy, with the problems you and I have. In the beginning, he was just another character I had made up, and I hoped that he would sell so that I could keep my job and be able to pay the rent. That was about as far as my thinking went. I think the main thing that makes Spider-Man so appealing as a video game character is the fact that he does things that no other character does. The fact, just the web swinging alone, what could be more exciting? The way Brian Michael Bendis is retelling the story of Spider-Man for the next generation is way cool. He's giving it a new twist. You're seeing Spider-Man in a different way, and yet he's keeping it true to the image of the real Spider-Man. It's the first time that a player can be the villain. And what a villain to play. Venom. I mean, Venom has to be the worst, the deadliest, the most evil, the most dangerous, and the most unique villain that Spider-Man or any hero has ever fought. I think if I were doing another villain for a Spider-Man game, what I would suggest is having a double villain, Kraven and Sandman. They're both totally different, and even Spider-Man would have a tough time beating them. But he'd have a tough time beating either one, but both of them, man, that would be fun. I think the idea of doing the Ultimate Spider-Man as though it's a living comic book is a great idea. That doesn't work if you're taking a badly done comic book. But when you take a comic book as good as the Ultimate Spider-Man and you put it into a game as good as what Activision is capable of doing, and you combine those two so that the player gets the feeling that he's not only playing a video game, but he's playing a comic book which has come to life. I mean, that's got to be incredibly exciting. I guess my similarities with Peter Parker are the fact that, like everybody else, I always have problems. Things never turn out perfectly for me. And as far as my similarity to Spider-Man, well, I guess the easiest way to put it, we are both wonderful human beings, very glamorous. Everybody loves us, and we're also, well, in this case, I'm probably a little crazier than Spider-Man. But seriously, Spider-Man is a great character. And as long as the people working on Spider-Man care as much about him as we do, and as long as the public still clamors for exciting, original entertainment, I think Spider-Man has a very long shelf life.